Everybody.
Hey, brother.
That seemed like a fast 2 weeks, didn't it?
It was.
I mean, it's quiet and everything, but it still seemed like a fast 2 weeks.
Yeah, did to me.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Excuse me, I'm just trying to fix something that I probably have no business trying to fix right now, but I'm going to do it anyways. So what's good? Anything?
Same old.
I hear you. I hear that. Got one new thing yesterday, actually. But other than that, it's been really quiet.
It has been.
Which is okay, because we're waiting for another wallet bomb here any minute, and we all know it's coming. So,
oh, yeah. We know it's
coming September the 25th.
Slice and Dice and the MMS and what? Probably
All Striker.
All Striker and the Army Builders, those Scorpions. So,
well, we got the retro cards during the month, and if you hadn't got Snake Armor, supposedly you got that coming during the month. I got my email confirmation day before yesterday.
Yeah, the Snake Armor turned into a thing, didn't it? What the
heck? It really did.
Another split shipment type deal, which certain people are not happy about. I've heard, anyways, by rumor. Rumor is that certain people weren't happy about that. Right, John? Is that the rumor you heard? That people weren't really happy about the split shipping of the Snake Armors? I mean,
that's pretty much it, yeah.
I'm not happy about it either, so I ain't got mine either, so.
I still ain't got a dial tone. Still ain't seen a dial.
Me neither.
Heard of it.
Well, that's bizarre.
Supposed to be October the 1st. What they got on Pulse.
Yeah. One time it was supposed to be August 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really.
And some people still don't have the Rattlers either.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, truthfully, that's crazy.
Oh, dang.
Wow. Well,
I don't know.
Killing me.
Weird.
I just seen the pictures you sent, Shane. You killing me.
Oh.
So I don't know if we really have a schedule tonight, do we?
No, not really.
What do we got?
Real quick, do this. This will be a giveaway. This is compliments of Corey there. He sacrificed this for a giveaway. So we'll be giving it away to someone in our group on Facebook. And we'll announce that tomorrow. So you're going to have to get in here and talk with us to be eligible for this. I got my handy dandy notebook. And I can write and read, so I'm going to write your name down if you get in here and comment.
There you go.
So, come on. Let's see you.
We was going to use the keyword sleep study because I was on some drugs doing sleep study at the time, and I ordered one too many.
There you go.
If you haven't done it yet, you need to go over to Dave's page, Fort Wadsworth Motor Pool. Watch the Bill Ratner interview and the other interviews he's got on there. Make sure you like them and subscribe to them, and maybe we can get more. I mean, get some more people involved. I mean, you're talking about people from our childhood that impacted our childhood. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to go over and watch the video.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If I personally, I'd stay away from Dave's whole deal because it's just gonna make your wallet mad at you. Mine's already mad at me.
Sooner or later, I'll tell you why it's important. I'm just not going to do it yet. To tell you the truth, it's not making my wallet fat. It's for something else. It's something else that I want to do. I talked about it briefly last week about trying to start a nonprofit. So, I mean, we're building stuff all the time. I've got a couple of other things that I want to show you tonight that are cool, just because. And we're trying. You know what I mean? We're trying and see if we can get it to blow up. Look at the size of the Rattler up there.
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you, that thing is huge, guys. I did not realize how big it was.
It is huge.
It is stinking huge.
That's crazy. I haven't gotten mine yet. So
it is heavy.
There it is on my shelf.
That is, I mean, like heavy, dangerous to hang heavy, or just
it's heavy.
No, you can hang it, but I'd use some good at least 20-pound test line on it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't hang it.
It is definitely heavy.
Yeah.
I would say 12 pounds.
I got concrete floors. I'm not hanging it.
Well, I hear that, man.
Let's see here.
I hear that.
The gross weight was 24.9 pounds.
Oh yeah.
That's box, shipping container and all.
Yeah.
It's probably 20 pounds of it.
After you get the missiles and all the two figures put in, it's heavy.
Wow. That's cool.
And I will tell you though, getting them figures in that cockpit and the latch down is terrible.
I didn't have no problems with the latch, man.
I did with mine.
I didn't.
I couldn't get Wild Weasel in there worth of crap to sit down and close the latch all the way.
Wow.
Hence the reason mine's open.
Shane must have been using his UFO bareness in there. That's why he
must have been.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's our new word of the day.
UFO. My UFO bareness.
I'm
gonna tell you, she is pretty sweet, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
She's there at the front of the plane.
She's hanging right there on the edge of mine.
She is sweet.
Nice. Well, congrats on that.
But boy, it is heavy. Like I said, I would say 12, 15 pounds easy.
Wow.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And that shelf that I've got it sitting on top of is 24 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got another shelf going this way, which is 12 inches wide. And it's all the way to touching the wall. So you're looking at 36 inches.
Wow.
Easily.
Wow. Yeah.
From tip of the gun to tail.
Nice.
It's massive. Heavy. God, it's so heavy. But it is
It
sweet.
should be, right? I mean, you paid a lot of money for it. It should be heavy.
Oh, yeah. And I done this. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Hang on just 1 second.
Where's all the people at tonight? I'm not seeing any comments.
Yeah, football game on or something.
We're giving a gift.
Yeah, it's
and nobody's commenting.
It's NFL going on tonight.
I might get on here and comment so I can get that football.
I done this with the patches.
That's a good idea.
Since I gotta have them.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I got a cheap little 8x10 frame at Walmart, and just put them in there. I'm thinking about doing like either a Cobra Navy or Air Force insignia on the background, or just a regular Cobra symbol, or maybe just a Rattler picture set in the back.
I like it like that.
I can't believe that you got a cheap frame for your Grail patches there. I mean, come on.
I wouldn't say Grails.
That's the highlight of Ever Joe collection right there.
Which, I mean, they are nice. They are nice. I mean, it does look good like this. I mean,
I dislike it.
I'm not going to sell them on my denim jacket. I can tell you that much.
I dislike it. I dislike it even more now, Shane. That's a good idea. I wish I'd have thought of that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to just leave them in the box.
No.
That's where mine are at.
That's why it's hard to find a vintage Steel Brigade with the patch that it come with.
Yeah.
Mine got sewed onto a camouflage T-shirt I had. I think I may still have that T-shirt though. I wonder if I could take that patch back off of it. I'd look see if I can find it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
But I imagine a lot of them got sewed onto shirts and things.
Come on, Dave.
What did he do? Did he comment?
No.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Hang on just a second.
Oh, we got a few commenters there.
Yeah. Adam's
What's up,
here.
Matt? What's up, Adam? How y'all doing?
Matt. There you go. It's waking up now.
Here, this is for Dave's comment.
I heard it that time.
There you go.
We must have had to be live for it to come through or something.
Must have had been.
No, I can hear it just fine.
Works for me.
Are you in Shane's house? Are you over in the next room? Is that why you can hear it?
No. Hey, where are you going to be at, Adam? I know you're going to be at Jolana.
He got me a Jolana. What's the other one?
What's the other one you gonna be at, buddy? Yeah,
He's got his hands full of foam and paint and everything.
Foam and paint.
At the same time.
And some Cheetos, man. Come on.
And some Cheetos, no doubt about that.
But yeah, I mean, the Rattler, if you ain't got it, I'm sorry. But I'm afraid people are going to be the same way with the Snowcat. They're going to be like, oh, man, after it gets in hand. Because when I first saw the Rattler, I thought, yeah, I saw the size. Mythic meetup event. Okay, cool. And CCS in Atlanta. Cool. That's cool, man. Hope you do well at both. I know you will at Jolana. But yeah, when I knew the measurements when I got, when we ordered the Rattler, and I was like, oh, this thing is going to be massive.
Right.
And I was thinking, where are we going to put that? Where are people going to actually put this thing at? And then when I got it, I was like, and put it together, I was like, where am I going to put this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, am I going to have to hang this from the ceiling fan or what? But
I mean,
it is massive.
Well, we really are on a lot of these things. Some of the stuff I've made, we're right on that. This is store display territory.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm serious? I mean, this stuff is just getting immense.
It's crazy.
Well, I picked mine up at Gaskin Con. Who did I get it from, Shane? Somebody in the group, Alexander or Alec. I can't remember his name. Saved my life. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for selling it to me. I can't remember.
I said his name. I don't know who it was.
But anyway, I got it back here about 2:00 in the morning, and I thought, well, maybe it ain't as big as I thought it was. Man, this thing was about as big as my living dining room table, man.
Yeah, it's big.
When I had everything pulled out. I'm thinking they're putting it together at 2:00 morning. I think I might bet off more than I could chew on this.
Well, it didn't take long to put it together for me. I mean, it's just the size of it. It's just
you just needed space.
It's overwhelming. I guess I would say. What do you think, John? Overwhelming, good word for it. When you're trying to put it together, and you're like, oh, where do I go with this?
I still ain't got mine all the way put together. I ain't got none of the missiles or nothing on it.
Oh, really?
I hadn't opened none of the figures or anything. I just got it out and put the big parts on. That's all I've done.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, it is.
I still ain't even put stickers on my Dragonfly.
I'm not going to put the stickers on mine, I don't think.
There's something really weird. There's something really weird about perspective, too, because we look at this and we go, okay, this is going to be twice as big as the OG, right?
Yeah.
And you think, oh, that's not bad. But then you actually see twice as big as the OG, and you're going, holy crap.
No, it's more than twice as big as the OG.
Yeah, buddy. It's a lot more than twice. Yeah.
It's way more.
Yeah. So that's cool. Very cool.
I'm impressed, but shocked also.
Yeah, I hear you.
Andrew Alexander, shout out. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too. I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember it now.
Yeah. Good guy.
Oh, cool. And I tell you, I was in there hanging around with John yesterday for a little bit. I went up to get my books and hung out with John for a little bit. And I got to tell you, there were people in there buying tables for January show. So it's not going to be slacking. So that's good.
I think they may still be taking applications because they're really wanting to try to get a variety and not have a whole bunch of the same thing.
That makes sense.
So I think if you hadn't got a table and you're looking to sell Pokemon cards, you're probably not going to get one now because they've got several, and so they're trying to get other stuff.
I would like to make a suggestion for him though. Keep them together. Like put all your Pokemon stuff in one section, and your toys and comics in another, because I think it was a little like your trading cards. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Keep all your Pokemons, your baseball cards, football cards, like in the hallway in that smaller room, and then put like your toys in the bigger room because it was kind of too mixed up. And people were looking for certain things. They couldn't really find what they were looking for. That was one thing I thought about on that one.
It's kind of like the Walmart strategy. If you got it spread out like that, if somebody comes in with their kids for Pokemon, well, there's a table over on the other side. Well, while they're walking over there, they're going to spot something from their childhood. And so, wait a minute.
Not likely.
So
I understand that the goal is to trigger impulse buying when you walk by something that you weren't necessarily looking for. You know what I'm saying? But I got to tell you, FileCon this year had a ton of comic vendors.
Yep.
And they were just kind of everywhere. And I have to tell you, between guys standing wanting to talk about toys, backed right up against guys that want to sit there and thumb through 16 long boxes, it does create some pretty significant traffic jams. But if you've got one area where toys are and everybody's standing around talking and money's changing hands and people are looking stuff versus you've got one area where everybody can stand there at their leisure and thumb through long boxes all day long if they want. They're not going to be in anybody's way. Does that make sense?
Yep. That was my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times when you got these people coming in wanting to buy Pokemon cards, they're not going to buy cards. I mean, toys.
No.
All they're looking for is Pokemon and Pops.
Pops. Yeah.
That's what I say though. The parents of the kids is ones that'll see toys and say, "Hey, stop over there." I know I would. Because
we collect
Pokemon cards before, and I went straight to the toys.
We are collectors, though.
Right. I consider myself an average collector, and when I go like over there, I go straight to the figures.
Yeah.
I mean, now I might walk around and look at the other stuff, but I go straight to the figures first.
I don't know if we can.
And like with Adam here, I would throw him in with the toy area, the action figure area, because that's goes right along with that. Yeah.
Right, he wouldn't be in arts and crafts. He'd be in
no.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
that was just my thoughts on that. Because I'm not gonna. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but some of them Pokemon folks. I mean, God love them. That's all I can say.
Right? Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Right.
God's got to love them because nobody else is going to.
That's what I recommended, handing out complimentary deodorant when they come in.
I mean, they need to just have a big spray machine that when people walk in, it's
like one of those decontamination tents, right?
But in their defense, they got to save every penny they can to buy Pokemon cards because they're outrageous.
Yeah,
they are.
Unbelievable.
But I know, I'm kind of a rude kind of person, I guess. But that's just how I feel about that. Because I know I was sitting there looking at some toys, like Dave said. I was looking at a few things over there next to Kip's booth over there in the corner, and right to the left was this big, huge comic book thing. All they had was comic books. And dude, I was trying to just look through the cases, and I was getting run over by people trying to get in there and look at the comics, and they bending over, hitting me. Oh, come on, man! I don't want to hit nobody, but about to get angry.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what they're doing, but they'll figure it out. They'll see how traffic flows and how it doesn't. And,
that was just me. That's just me making a suggestion.
But I did hear one guy in there yesterday, just saying, no, I don't you put me in the same place again. And he was good about it. He moved him out of where he was. So, I mean, it's good to still work with you that way, but if you're going to be last in line to complain about where you're going to be, you're still going to be stuck where you're going to be. So,
I think he was complaining about being close to the restroom, but that's where you're probably going to get most of your traffic.
Well, everybody.
That's what I was fixing to say. The back inside corners will be your best spot because everybody's going to go to the bathroom eventually.
Yeah. But it was funny because I watched 2 videos of guys that were wandering around in there with cameras, and they edited out that entire hallway.
Yeah, they did.
They did. It didn't have any, as far as they were concerned, it wasn't toys and it wasn't, comics. Yep. It was crafty or it was, cards. Gone. Nothing. It didn't even exist on their videos. And I know they were there because they filmed all my stuff. Because we were laughing about it. Some guys come up and ask permission first. Some guys just film like they're, like they own the place. And then there's others that stand there taking pictures like that, they got the camera like this and they're taking pictures in their video and like their secret squirrel or something, And I saw most of those guys. And like I said, I that whole hallway, it wasn't just me. That whole hallway was completely deleted from their videos. That wasn't.
What's up, Chad?
So, yeah, I mean, I get it. But
I just think it would be a little bit better that way, Think about even like the Jolana. They try to keep all the comics into one area.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they've got all the toys in the other areas.
Yep.
Like last year they had all the comics to the right-hand side in that corner. And there was 20 of comic stands, and if you're looking for comics, typically you're not going to buy toys.
Right. No, because you're going to dump too much in the comics area.
Right. If you're looking for sports cards, you're not going to buy toys.
Right.
You're going to buy sports cards. If you're looking like Pokemon, and I get what John's saying, the whole Walmart thing, but they got food trucks out front to go buy food at.
Right.
And that's Walmart. You go, you have to search for stuff for so long, you get hungry, and you got to go over and buy some Cheetos and a ham sandwich.
That is funny.
So,
that's how they get the food trucks, keep them in business.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, like I said, I can consider myself a average collector. I'm going straight to the figures.
Yeah.
To tell you the honest truth, most of the time at the shows, I'm there for something very specific.
Right.
That's where I'm going to head. And sometimes it's been comics or it's been an artist or the first thing I'm going to do is do what I came there to do. And then I can just enjoy the rest of the time, looking at whatever I want to look at.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I do. But like I said, I'm almost always on a limited number of missions at a show, and I want those done first, and then I can just enjoy the rest of the show.
Yep.
And then if other things pop up, great. But we're all let's get real here. We're all operating on a budget, so if we can manage to get to a show, me and myself, I'm on a mission. I'm not going to spend. I'm going to spend on what I came there first, and if I have anything left, I'll get something. Or if I didn't find it, I might spend it. But
just like me at Gaston Con, I had a mission. First place I came, see Dave and get my triple T.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yep. It is. I ain't trying to offend anybody. It was just my suggestion.
It's like going to a casino. They recommend you just take what you're going to spend and put it in your pocket and leave the rest of your money at home. That way you're not tempted to keep going when you lose it.
There's been a fly flying around here. I'm pretty sure he just was in my coffee.
He'll be all right.
Extra protein.
No, I will, but he won't.
He won't drink much anyway.
Yeah. Well, no, not anymore. He won't because he went to fly heaven.
Was he spider in after him?
At least he went caffeinated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're doing the back, minding my business, doing the backstroke. The next thing I know. Oh, you've all done it before.
Do what?
I said you've all done that before. Who cares? Everybody's eating a bug.
Yeah, everybody has.
Everybody's done it. You found the soundboard, apparently, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So we got Jolanta in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Got this one first.
Okay.
That is this coming weekend.
That is it. Yep.
Got several of our members are going to be there. Now, once again, this is just like Gaston Con. It's a cheap one to go to.
Sure.
$5 entry, $10 early, bird, VIP, whatever you want to call it. And it's a decent show. I think Kip will be there, and Dan Strickland will be there from our group, probably, and several others from the group also.
Nice.
And I'm kind of curious to see if the Lego store might not make an appearance this year. I'm not sure if they will or not. Since they're new, they might be next year. But if they don't, they'll be missing out. Because I know Brick and Minifigs will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about going myself.
Yeah, I was going to try, but I won't make it.
Yeah, my son is having surgery Thursday, so it'll depend on how he is, whether I make it or not.
I'm still looking for my dial tone.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good one to go to, and it's not huge, not big. It's not in a very big area. Easy to get to, easy to find.
With 30,000 jobs going to show up in that area because of the whole NASA thing, Space Force thing. I got to tell you, I'd be curious to see how much that area up that way changes in the next few years.
Oh, dude, it's already changing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money being interjected into that whole area.
As soon as they built the Trash Panda Stadium over there in right outside of Madison, that place just exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much there now. And they put the Amazon distribution center in there. It has blown up.
Yeah. So
it's
going
to blow up even more.
They've even put I don't know if y'all ever heard of the BJ's, which is like
it's a Sam's Club,
like a Sam's Club, Costco.
Yeah,
they've put one there also. I mean, it's blowed up. It really has.
Yep. BJ's. We had BJ's in Maine. They used to get really good Star Wars exclusives, believe it or not.
Yes, they do. They sure do.
Years and million years ago, but yeah, they used to.
Yep.
So yeah, it's cool.
There should be a lot less tomfoolery around up there.
Oh yeah.
Because big portion of the population will be rocket scientists. So
that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You can't say, "Well, I'm no rocket scientist," but
yeah, they'll have to go back to brain surgeon.
They already got
them rocket scientists can't park in a horizontal parking spot. Then,
of course, they already got the Space and Rocket Center and all that good stuff. So
yeah.
Oh wait,
this is a weird picture. That doesn't really scream G.I. Joe, does it?
No.
That don't even look like a G.I. Joe on top of the J anymore. It looks like a guy with a really big chin.
I mean, this looks like 1960s Vegas or something, doesn't it? This is really kind of weird.
The tick unmasked there, or what? I mean,
Maybe.
What the heck? Who come up with this?
I don't know, but it was the newest one on their website, so I grabbed it.
Is that supposed to be the Sarge with that enormous chin?
It might be. It might be something.
Oh, no.
And he's not even there this year.
No, it's their version of the new Falcon.
Oh, well, that's it.
That's the other one.
Not a tumor. What is that? Doesn't that look like, you'd expect to see Elvis and Wayne Newton walking around in that picture?
Yeah.
Like, man.
It ain't usual to be loved by anyone.
Don Ho. They look like Don Ho. They're tiny bubbles. That'd be. This is terrible. I'm sorry, but this is terrible.
It is. It's not that great.
That's not. Look at this. Hey, sweet, look at this. No, seriously, come look at this. That's the flyer for Joe Lanta.
Who's gonna give that in a boo?
It's been many years since I've been to Atlanta. But when did they have tropical flowers in Atlanta?
Peach blossoms.
Oh, yeah, that's peach.
Is that what that's supposed to be?
I have no idea. I doubt it. Like I said, looks like Don Ho's going to come walking around with a ukulele here.
Ain't no doubt.
Man, I don't even know.
Hey, Chuckles would fit right in.
Chuckles. Hey, that's who this is. It's Chuckles' birthday.
Chuckles.
Chuckles' birthday. That doesn't look like Chuckles, though. Chuckles got 3 too many chins there. Wow. Oh, well.
I think that was took. That was took of Chuckles after he got beat down by the
yeah, right.
What was I can't remember, the bats and the deal. He just got swollen,
We're just having fun with that, Adam. It's gonna be a great show either way.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
I would really like to ask somebody what were you doing?
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do. This does not scream G.I. Joe at all.
No.
Maybe, like I said, Chuckles. Chuckles with about it. Wow. Anyways, I'm hoping to go. How's that?
I would love to, but I don't think I will be able to make it.
I'm hoping to go. I'm hoping to catch up with Ron Rudat while we're there. Maybe get a little more time with Mr. Hama. A couple of other guys that I want to talk to while I'm there, and if I can get that done, we can talk about other things. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. I got to go home. I got to go to Maine Wednesday. I will be back a week from tomorrow, so that's going to be tight. It's not cheap to fly. It's just not. I mean, it's kind of insane, but it is what it is, I guess. So
you got your star ID, so you can.
No. I got my old passport that hasn't expired, so
yeah, you should be good.
So what's the over and under that Dave's going to be kicked off the plane by air marshal? 50-50, 25-30? Split.
Depends.
It depends on who's sitting behind him, in front of him.
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends. I mean, if somebody starts talking about Funko Pop, I'm off that. If we start having the great Marvel DC debate, halfway over Georgia or something, then we're gonna have a problem.
Somebody might get thrown off the plane.
Never mind about the connecting flight. I ain't gonna make it. No.
Instead of the flying Elvises over Jolanta, it'd be flying Daves.
Excuse me, sir. Would you deboard?
That's all we're gonna hear.
Dave's like, well, thank you very much.
I can see Dave over there. Somebody by the throat. Get to the chopper.
That'd be funny. Oh no, it actually wouldn't be funny. But... Oh wow. Anyways,
where Schwarzenegger was a Commando, wasn't it? Where the guy was on the plane and he knocked it, basically broke his neck.
Yeah.
Put the hand over him. He said,
"He's dead tired."
Dead tired.
Ridiculous movies.
Oh, great 80s movies with the great one-liners, man.
Oh yeah.
Them with the days.
That's all they had going for them was with the one-liners. Pretty great stuff. What in the world are you doing? Yep. And that's it for until January, right?
Yes, sir. That I know of.
What was it? No, it was confusion. I was thinking Joe Lanta was in October, but it's not. It's September.
Yeah.
And then I think for us in this region, I think we're done for the year, which kind of stinks. But
no worry, we got Hasbro. We got the Hasbro
some money.
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, I've made enough connections and stuff. Hopefully that we won't have to do live interviews anymore. We should be able to record them.
Yeah.
That will be good. Because to tell you the truth, I got a lot of people I want to be able to talk to. And it's just not going to be possible waiting for the shows. And, a lot of these folks are getting older and they're just not going to do the shows anymore. So we'll see how it all works out. But,
who's the next one you think you're going to get an interview with?
Ron Rudett. I'm hoping.
Well, I know Emily's been calling now. She wanted to do an interview, so I mean.
Well, I'll tell you, I found it interesting. I was told on Friday that somebody liked this stage so well that they sent that video to Lenny, which I thought was kind of interesting. Because he really genuinely is a Dreadnoks nut.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was kind of interesting, but not that I have any big expectations of anything coming from it. But
me too.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know, right? You never know. The interview we're waiting for Hasbro approval, we still don't. I talked to him the other day. We still don't have that approval. So I'm still not going to say who it is. So that's that. What else? I don't know. About it, isn't it? Hella Geek. There you go.
Oh, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Yeah, roll tide. We finally beat a high school team, buddy. I'm impressed.
Nice.
Yeah, right now we have Oscar the Grouch digging up through the trash can outside.
Oh, it's not. It's one of those deals where a TV remote disappeared. So yeah.
When in doubt, blame Emmett.
Yeah, why not?
No, we've already proven it wasn't.
It wasn't Emmett this time. It was the other one. I don't know where it went, but
it's always the other one.
And they'll find their way into the trash or a school book bag or some foolish thing. So the search is on, apparently. Anyways, that's enough of our adventures, huh? What do you think? What do we want to do? Who got what? Anybody got anything they want to show off?
Nothing.
I got some stuff.
All right, go ahead.
Well, picked this guy up several weeks ago at Wally World. Match. This guy.
You got the regular.
Yep. I got both versions of that one.
Regular and unleaded.
Yeah, you
That's right. This guy come in the mail a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is my Cobra Commander as a kid. And I've heard people online about the iguana. It was Destro. I'm understanding it's Serpentor, but
It
My
was.
understanding was it Serpentor,
Yeah. From the dick.
And I got this guy last week. And I got a couple gripes about him. I just stuck this sword back in the back here. One, the masked face is actually attached to the hair. And why they didn't do the glasses that way, I don't understand. It looked like to me it'd been easier to do. And he don't have a monkey wrench, man. And he's got these things on his back. There's nothing to put in the holster. So I don't know if that's from a future figure or, getting reuse out of it or what.
It's different, huh?
Shane finally talked me into doing this, and I found some. These figures right here from the Masters Universe Origins line / Thundercats, they are awesome. I'm surprised, you take all the stuff. I'm going to make mine all Thundercats. I picked up this guy this past week, and they had plenty of him over at Florence Walmart. But they only had one of this guy, and I'm highly impressed with him.
Cool.
Now, you could take all the stuff off and make him look just like they did in the cartoon show. And me and Shane, we was talking earlier before the show come on about this guy right here and what are people doing for stands. And Shane found a whole bunch of good ones on eBay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But I've seen a lot of people going to Ollie's and buying the stands from the Fortnite stuff and rigging them up somehow where these things will actually fit onto them. Which I don't know how they're doing it, considering they only have a ball joint and there's nothing you can plug in here on this guy for a ball joint. So I don't know how they're doing that, but I'd like to know. But I think I got 2 or 3 them stands right here somewhere. But that's pretty much all I got, except for my NWO hat and stuff. And run into Shane last night at the wrestling show, which was fun. Took my girlfriend's brother, Junior. Hey, Junior, if you're watching. So we all had a good time.
Nice.
But I think he was more impressed to meet Shane than he was the wrestlers because he watches the show off and on all the time. So that's about all I got going on.
Nice.
Except for tomorrow, Shatara, she's supposed to show up in the mail tomorrow. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I also got my email for my snake armor supposed to be here in a few weeks.
Nice. A few weeks?
25th of September. I reckon that's when the retro card figure is supposed to release on Hasbro Pulse.
Craziness. Crazy.
So I'm gonna get hit for about $150 at the end of the month.
Yep. What else you guys got? Anything cool?
Yeah, he's got 2 axes, but I couldn't get him in there. So
I want to do some retro stuff tonight. And it's funny because these are things I picked up this past week, or maybe it might have been the week before last on one of them. Let's go back. There you go. You got the music where you go back like flashback. Woo. There you go. Let's go back to 1977. Everybody knows what happened in 1977, right?
Woo-hoo.
No, I don't, because I wasn't alive.
I was there. It was awesome.
Well, most people's probably going to say Star Wars. But there was something far greater than Star Wars that happened in 1977. And it wasn't on the big screen. It was on the small screen. And it was the 1977 Spider-Man.
There it is, yeah.
Yep. With the belt, the outside web shooter. I like the fact that they actually put a rope in there. Because on the old TV show, it was a rope that
it was a rope.
Fire out. And you can tell he's got the kind of like goggle eyes.
Yeah.
But back when I was a kid, and I remember watching that because my earliest exposures to Spider-Man was that TV show and the Electric Company.
The Electric Company, yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember, Spider-Man was also on the Electric Company.
Yeah, for a long time.
And I like the little. I mean, it's actually got the scenery from the art from the
movie.
Because the pilot was considered a movie, like a made for TV movie, and that was the poster for it, except for they put the figure in the place where Spider-Man is supposed to be. But you can see the old building sets, 1977 New York there in the background. I honestly, and of course you got an actual photograph there on the side. I think it may be AI generated. I mean, because it looks real, but it don't look quite like the original. You can see a picture there as well.
With the spaghetti strainer eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that I thought, I'm glad they done this. I really hope, and I'm sure they will do a Lou Ferrigno Hulk, because if they do, I'll have to get one of those as well.
That would be cool.
Because that was also, I think that was also 76 or 77 when that come out.
Yeah, right in there, 77, 78. Yeah.
Yeah, or somewhere right in it. Might have been 78. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's move forward a little bit. I actually picked this up today when I went by to give my key to Wolf, and I didn't realize he had this up there and I don't know where he got it from. But
did you make me that copy like I asked?
Copy of what?
That key.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, come on, man.
I didn't make myself one. I should have.
Wolf, if you're watching this, you don't put the wolves in charge of the hen house on.
Oh, yeah.
He was me and Dave were going to slip in there, in the cover of darkness and actually organize his back room, so when he comes in, think he's been vandalized.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to thought they stole half my stuff. It's not all over the floor.
And Wolf, if you had a flag, you don't have one no more.
To be fair, you should go check him out, because we're kidding with him. He's taken in that much stuff, and he's so busy that time to organize is a real challenge for the man. Yeah. So that's a good thing. Here they come again.
So anyway, I picked this up today, and 1986. We're gonna move forward a little bit in time. You remember all the different things that they did for G.I. Joe, like the G.I. Joe toothbrush and the G.I. Joe shampoo. They had the shampoo bottle, had Sergeant Slaughter on it, had the bottle that looked like Flint, that had the bubble bath. You had a little soap container that had leatherneck on it. Well, he had to go with my collection of that time period. I picked this up today, and it's a cup with the armadillo on it.
Nice. Did it go to a thermos?
And it's in really good shape. It's not there's no scuffs. It's got something a little discolored right there.
Did that come off a thermos?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I'm thinking that was like a rinse cup. And your toothbrush is not
so many different things that they put out around that time period. Most of it was 85 and 86 characters, but they come out in 86. You can see the copyright there on it is 1986. But I always thought these little things like this was cool. It was something besides the action figures that, things that you could use yourself. Yeah, he had it in there marked for $9.99. I thought, hey, well, $10, I'll buy that. to kind of go with my set, I want to get them. I want to get it set up in my one of my glass cases I got. I want to try to get all these set up and maybe track down all the rest of the different things that they had at the time period. Because I know there's others that I never got when I was a kid. I still got, most of that stuff that I had when I was a kid. So there's that, and then this next thing was something I picked up off eBay in a lot. I got all four. So this is moving kind of forward to 1988. A couple more forward, and actually, because Marshall, he's since he met the $1 Million Man at the Gadsden Con, he's all into wrestling now, and I'm trying to find the WrestleMania anthology, but I did find all 4 volumes in one lot of the Royal Rumble.
Oh, there you go.
Anthology. It starts with 1988. So volume 1's 1988 through 1992. Volume 2's 93 through 97. You got volume 3 is 98 through 2002. And then 2003 to 2007 in volume 4. And they have a similar set, like I said, for WrestleMania. There's 4 volumes of it, but gosh, to get all 4 of them in one lot, it's like $250. So I may end up having to buy those individually to get them. But this stuff, I tell you, watching these brings back so many memories from when I was a kid, and of course I was a teenager by '88. But like I said, I think we may have talked about it before, but like to this day, probably the biggest wrestling, what's the word? The biggest wrestling match of all time was WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I remember going to school the week before, everybody was talking about it. And then the week after, coming back, on that Monday, everybody was talking about it. Man, I can't believe that Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant. And it's just like, it was like the pinnacle of wrestling, and
sure was.
Yeah, I don't remember any other matches from any of the other WrestleManias, but I always remember that match in WrestleMania 3. So,
what's bad? That wasn't the best match of WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
The best match, as far as wrestling goes, was Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
I can still remember,
best, but it was the most.
Yeah, it was most talked about. Yeah. I can still remember who won. I can still remember who won the first Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Who won it?
Jim Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan won the first Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Who won the second?
I ain't got a clue.
Big John Studd.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We've watched 88, 89, and 90 so far, and but like I said, it's just go back. Because I've watched after COVID. I kind of got back into wrestling after 30-something years, and watched some of the new stuff, trying to learn the new wrestlers because there's a lot of them I have no idea who they are, it's there, but it's not the same as it was back in the 80s. It just don't have the. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It don't have the spark that it had back then for some reason.
That's the reason they call. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was just gonna say it just doesn't have the personality.
Yeah, exactly.
These kids, they're smaller and they're faster. It's all about acrobatics and stuff, and it's like they just. Think about it, though. How much of that stuff can you actually do? It's been 40 years. All of those characters, It's been done to death. Yeah. Back in, 84, 85, 86, it was all fresh. No one had done that.
Yeah.
And if they had, it was a local market. No one was paying attention to it. The general public hadn't seen anything like what was going on. And then the Attitude Era, like Taker and Stone Cold and The Rock and Kane and all those guys. That was just so off the rails that it was, you really did. I'm blowing up cars and Zambonis and spraying beer from fire hoses. It was just extravagant. You know what I mean? I feel bad for these new wrestlers because they can't compete with that. They just can't.
Yeah. It's different. It is.
Well, the reason it's different, they go, right, 80s was the golden age, and it definitely was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was. And to this day, still the Royal Rumbles are still my favorite. When you got a bunch of people in the ring at one time, just every man for himself. Because I guess after so long, it kind of gets old. 2 guys wrestling or 2 tag teams.
Yeah.
But to have 20 guys in the ring at one time, or it's just fun.
Right.
Yeah. Now the Royal Rumble now is to show off the new signee or whatever. Now that's the big deal, and the surprises are coming back. That's the big deal in the Royal Rumble now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, some of the stuff that went on in the 90s and in the early 2000s was just absolutely roll on the floor hilarious because, I mean, it was just phew. I mean, your mic's off, shit. Your mic's off, Shane. Mic's off, Shane.
They had a lot of back in. It had gimmicks, like Brutus the Barber Beefcake. He'd cut their hair when he beat them, or whatever. State would throw the big python on them, and now it's just like there's no flair, there's no. It's like they all look the same. I mean, I hate to say it, but they all look the same. Most of them's dressed in black or something. You don't have. You don't have the wild color like Macho Man always had the goggle glasses on, and
the orange
Ultimate Warrior always had the streamers on his arms, and
back in the 80s. Yeah, back in the 80s, they was basically living cartoon characters.
Yeah. Oh, they were very much. Yeah. Jesse Ventura.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was just, he was as wild as it got, and he was a great tactical wrestler, That's, I mean, and that's the thing with a lot of our generational stuff is it was the first time it was ever done, and you can't do that again. You just can't do it again, and we're all just kind of waiting for something new. What could they possibly do that's new? I mean, think about it. I mean,
a lot of the 80s and 90s stuff was scripted. I mean, was not scripted. The newer stuff's scripted now.
Well, it has to be because they're so afraid of injuries and stuff, and there's a lot more. Back in those days, they were about making money. Now they're about keeping it.
Yeah.
So they're just worried about injuries and lawsuits.
A lot of them think that it's their first step to becoming a big celebrity and a big movie star, because so many of them now are going, wrestling a few years and then going into the movies like The Rock, Batista, John Cena. All those they're it's like a step for them. Just a stepping stone or whatever. I don't know.
Back in the 80s, they would call the spots in the ring and the promos in 80s and 90s. It was them just making stuff up on the fly, but now they tell them that what they can and cannot say and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite moments about the Attitude Era was when Kurt Angle and Steve Austin was feuding with each other. And Kurt Angle come out there with the milk truck and sprayed everybody with the milk. That was hilarious. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was not milk he actually sprayed. I've seen the story back. That place was stumped for years, man.
Real milk. Yeah, it would have been bad, but still, it was funny.
It was hilarious. Because Steve Austin, he come out one time before and sprayed everybody with a beer out of a beer truck. Supposedly with beer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was beer. That's the reason they learned their lesson.
So it was just so funny.
It's just wild stuff, I mean, just crazy limousines that blow up and all this other stuff. I mean, it was just wild.
And I tell you
buried alive matches, set on fire matches, hell in the cell, all that other crazy crap that they were doing. Man, it was nuts. It was nuts.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, you go back and watch like in the 80s when they had the women wrestlers, because they didn't have very many women wrestlers.
No, there wasn't.
If you didn't count the glow wrestlers, they're totally in a totally different league.
Oh, yeah.
But when they would go at it, but you understand where you get the term cat fight, because they look like 2 cats.
Oh, yeah.
They're tied up. Now it's like they look like they're like in slow motion now compared to what they were in there a lot more aggressive than the men were. And
Oh, I think the women wrestling today is the best they've ever had, man. I mean, my girlfriend loves Rhea Ripley to death.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
I
can
agree.
the women can straight go today.
I gave up watching it years ago. I mean, I gave up years ago. But yeah, I don't know.
Probably won't.
Yeah. But that's good. But yeah, that's my little walk back on the memory lane there. And I'm gonna try to maybe start doing some top tens or something each week, going back to some things and try to maybe different toy lines of the 80s and get the top 10 and something different. If anybody's got any suggestions or any toy lines they'd like for me to look at or whatever, to get a little background on or whatever, just shoot it in the comments or message me or something. And
that'd be cool.
Well, I like to get one in on you right now. The Bionic 6.
Bionic 6, all right.
I remember hearing.
I don't know how long it was run. It was a cartoon show, and the figures was made out of plastic, but the torso was a big hunk of steel metal.
Yeah. I remember the figures, and I've watched the cartoon a couple of times, but it's like I said, that's been years ago. And, I mean, I'm familiar with the Bionic 6. I'm not that familiar with it, but I'll see what I can find out on it. So
cool.
Trying to get back to the roots of what we tried to start out here on the show, and I just want it to be entertaining like it always is, but I'd like for it also to be informative. So.
Don't, whatever you do, don't make it educational when Shane posts it, because they'll shut the comments off. Which is the strangest thing ever. That is the strangest thing.
The only thing I can remember about him, I had an uncle I didn't like, and they was perfect for pegging him at long distances.
Oh, there you go.
Just chunking them, man.
No.
And I had the complete set too.
Yeah.
You had all 6?
Yeah, that's funny.
Those little buggers would leave a bruise.
Oh yeah.
Especially the dad. He had the thickest torso.
What do you got, Shane? Anything cool?
Oh yeah, I picked up a few things, not a lot. Like John, I went back in time and got a few things. Picked up a Duke from 1984.
Oh, nice.
I didn't go as far back as John did because I'm not that old, but
well, yeah,
I did go to 84 and get a Duke. But I've got one, but he's not in as good a condition as this one is. So I got it, and I also got a Lady J from 1985.
Nice.
And I got these from a member of our group, JP, Jonathan Foster. Lady J does need a Band-Aid, but that's nothing new. I can fix that myself. Then I was in Huntsville over the weekend, or Friday actually, and I'm big into the Legos, and I'm big into the Western and Native American stuff, so I picked this up at Freaking Minifigs in Huntsville.
It's Tonto.
It's actually, yeah, you can say Tonto, but he's actually the Apache Chief. He come from Series 8 of the Minifig collection.
Not like Apache Chief from Super Friends, but
it does kind of look like Apache Chief, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you say a Knock Chuck, he's 15 inches tall.
Yeah, for real. And I picked up the horse also at Brick and Minifigs. I've got several of them, but you get another new Indian figure for your Lego collection. You got to add him to it.
Yeah,
which he goes really really good with my cavalry set that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I probably got 20 of these guys, different ones.
Is that a G.I. Joe rifle on his side?
I It's just a little rifle.
Doesn't that look like a Joe rifle?
It kind of does. Now that you mention it.
Kind of like Grunt's gun or
Yeah.
rifle.
Yeah.
Or
Then I
pew.
picked up.
Do we have to say pew on what YouTube?
Do what now?
Do we have to say pew on YouTube? Can we say gun
I
on
don't
it?
think so.
It don't matter. I think
Or-
we don't get too bad. I went by the Lego store, which is in Bridge Street over there, and I picked this up. It's the jack-o'-lantern pickup truck. I love the Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff they come out with.
Smoke emitters.
So I picked that up, and then they have a build a minifig section, and right now they have their Halloween stuff in. So I picked up this little character. It's called the Haunted Woman. Picked her up,
Oh, nice.
and then I picked up the Mummy. Got that, and then I picked up the little witch girl that you can make. So, I'm addicted to these minifig things, man. They're pretty cool. I think I've got Timothy addicted to them also. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And like John said, I'm trying to go back and get the older stuff that we grew up with. Like I said, I've got these two, but they're in a whole lot better shape than what the ones I have because they're highly, highly played with. And a couple of firecrackers blew off beside them at one time.
And that was just last week.
And that was last week, yeah. But yeah, I've got, as you can see, I'm getting my toy room put back together after moving it around. So, working on it. This is the only side that's ready to go. The other side is not. There's still like boxes and toys just everywhere over there. So, just working on that. That's all I've been doing, trying to get it going. And getting like we talked earlier, getting prepared for the big hit from Hasbro. We know it's coming.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of which, are we going to talk about the news article or the news footage on that?
We can. And I can look that story up again if you wanted to.
I think I got it right here, Dave.
Yeah, read the details of it anyways.
Yeah. So it was basically the mayor and the governor of Rhode Island that was in it.
Yeah, basically all the people that are involved with the talks that were happening with Hasbro that haven't happened in weeks, if not months. No one at Hasbro is talking to anybody in Rhode Island and hasn't been for quite a long time about concerning the move. They're, like I said, the mayor and the governor are sitting there basically begging Chris Cox for answers. They have been since the spring, and they're being flat out ignored by Hasbro. Yeah. So the state, it basically they're saying they've offered them everything that they can possibly offer. And Cox is not. There are no talks between Hasbro and Rhode Island. They're not even responding to Rhode Island. They haven't, or Pawtucket. They haven't responded to any officials in weeks. So take that for what it is, because there is no.
Yeah, they have not. No.
There's no response. There's no nothing. It very much so looks like Chris Cox has shut out Rhode Island completely. Shut out Pawtucket. Shut out Providence. They're not talking. So
yeah, he said the last they had talked was was going to give him a decision by summer. And since that was the last time they talked with him, they have not spoke to him since. The governor nor the mayor. So I mean, to me, that's some people say no news is good news, but to me, that's not good news.
I'm going to tell you, speaking from experience, because I've gone where I work at, we've gone through this type thing 4 times in the last 30 years. That if they're not responding to them and they're making offers to them to get them to stay in Rhode Island and they're not responding, they're moving. They're going to Boston.
Yeah, the decision's already been made, and they don't. It's my opinion, but they're not going to say a word publicly because they don't want everybody to quit. They need them to make the move.
And I'm like I said, from experience, big corporate, they're not going to tell even their own people. They're not until the last minute.
No.
For what you said, they don't want them quitting or want them leaving for other jobs. They want to make sure they're there to finish what they're doing until they can move.
And I was under the impression they've already bought a building for their corporate offices in Boston.
Well, I don't know as anybody's actually confirmed that because, and I have to tell you, the way Boston politics are, if they had, they'd all be sworn to secrecy. No one would say a word. Yep. So if that actually happened, I couldn't tell you not, honestly. But the way Boston operates, if they did, they wouldn't say a word. But I can tell you this right now. The mayor and all of those state officials and the governor and everything else contacting the local media, because that's how this went down. All of the politicians involved contacting the local media for them to report that story. That was like a desperation move from the state and local government in Rhode Island to try to force Hasbro to say something.
Yep.
And I don't, as of right now, that was the initial story aired on the TV channel up there on the 26th, I think it was.
26, yeah.
And apparently there's still been no response. Now, that tells, I don't know how much, that may be even more telling than no response before the news article, because now it's very apparent, because Hasbro's response is no comment.
Right.
And that's it. And so I think that Chris Cox is going to get his way. He wants video games.
He will.
He wants to be on the Technological Mile in Boston because he wants all of those developers up there. And Rhode Island can't offer that. It just can't. They can run a toy company that's branching into electronics from Boston better than they can Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And that's what Chris Cox wants. And unless the board decides to do something about him, he's going to get his way. I don't know how many more times the man can publicly say it. I mean, what's he said it 10 or 12 times in the last 18 months? That's the direction he's taking this company. And I don't know. It looks like he may be getting his way. No, thank you. So time will tell, but I can tell you right now, that was a real desperation move on Rhode Island's part to try. That's public in New England terms. That's publicly begging them to talk to us.
Yeah, exactly.
And if Chris Cox is so callous that he won't even bother to, you already know the decision's been made. And now you just get to wait and see which way it is. But I can tell you right now, if he thinks he's gonna create that kind of atmosphere with local and state government and stay there, that would be one of the all-time stupidest moves ever. Yeah. Because they might just end up retracting an awful lot of the deals that they've tried to make because he's just making people look bad. Yeah. That doesn't go over big with any politician from anywhere. So it's an interesting story. And my opinion is they're waiting until after the first of the year because then they probably end up with another huge layoff announcement. And they're going to be hiring everybody on the Technological Mile over on 95, 93 in Boston.
Hey, maybe when you go to school, I can get a job there.
Maybe. So that's
And it's like I said today, to me, the Hasbro we grew up with and you died when Alan Hassenfeld died.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever lifeline there was or tie that binds, whatever you want to call it, that existed corporately between what Hasbro was and where Hasbro wants to go, that was cut when that man died, 6-8 weeks ago. That was the end of it.
Yep.
So, we'll see, I guess, but I don't think it bodes well. I just don't think it bodes well for a lot of the sidelines. Let me put it to you that way. I mean, let's face it. Hasbro owns G.I. Joe. They own Transformers. They could keep those plugging along for the next few years if they chose to.
Oh yeah.
But all of the other hundreds of licenses and IPs that they own, it doesn't look good for them. A lot of those are going to get shuffled off, and I'm still confused as to why they went after Star Wars and Marvel again. I really am. But the word on the street is normally they have to pay a huge amount of money depending on what the license is to gain the contract to begin with.
Right.
I had heard that Disney had agreed to take 25% of what they had demanded last time that contract went up. So maybe that's what Hasbro was thinking. I don't know. Maybe that was just a BS story. I don't know, but that's something that showed up in one of the trade papers.
You know what their number one revenue maker is?
Board games.
It's what?
Monopoly
Board games.
Go.
Yeah.
Monopoly Go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Monopoly Go launched in April 2023.
Yeah.
24 months. By May of 2025, it brought in $5 billion. Just that one game.
In revenue and profit.
Right.
In revenue.
Right.
$5 billion.
Right.
So, he wants to get into gaming.
Yep.
Well, of course
he wants to get on mobile gaming.
Microsoft. He comes from Microsoft. He's looking at that from a business standpoint, going, why are we doing this plastic stuff again? Why are we worried about tariffs? Good Lord, I can get 5 yahoos that went to tech school and are working in their mother's basement and make me $5 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And you got to look at the overhead.
It'd be interesting how much revenue that Star Wars and Marvel's brought in for them since they've had those properties. I bet it's not $5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't believe it would.
And they've had Marvel since 2005.
Well, see,
2006.
No, $5 billion is a lot of money.
The deal with the toys and the games, you got to physically make them. You got to ship them. They got store ship out. That digital game, you don't have to have no shipping. The overhead is so low on it.
Yeah, if you play Monopoly Go, and that's what gets me. I found out at work because I think Shane and Nancy got me playing Monopoly Go, and Melanie, and that was over a year ago. And then I found out at work, probably 60% of the guys at work play Monopoly Go.
Play Monopoly Go.
Out of about 70 employees there, I'd say 60% of them play Monopoly Go just at that one little site.
See, there's another cult I never got invited to.
I got invited but left, so don't feel bad for yourself.
And Shane will tell you the boards, they repeat the boards over and over. As you go up levels, you go through about 20 different boards and you back to the same board again.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's just
kind of different. They just add a little different stuff to it.
Yeah.
And think about it. I mean, just let's put our love for toys and let's face it, our affection for Hasbro aside. You look at that from a business standpoint. You have got to be completely crazy not to want to go in that direction.
Right. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Well, say
your money's
you only need like 10 guys to write the program, and after you got it wrote and everything, you only need like 2 or 3 guys to maintain it. That's it.
Well, no, let's get realistic here. The fact of the matter is AI is coming on so strong at this point in time. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to need anybody but a good AI software program to even maintain it. Because they'll do it a lot quicker and a lot more efficiently than any human could. And you buy it once and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, from a business standpoint, no manufacturing, no contracts, no raw materials issues, no workmanship problems, no distribution, no shipping, no receiving, no storage, no redistributing, no price checks, no contract negotiations, no displays in stores, no.
Yep.
All of that is huge amounts of money. I mean, research and development. They come up with an idea. Okay, we're going to pay an artist to draw it. The artist draws it. It goes to design. Design does then it goes to a bunch of lawyers and safety experts to see if it'll actually be safe for kids. Then it's got to come back, and then it's got to be made, and then it's got to be, negotiated. And it's just like, and then you get, like you said, 5 or 6 guys sitting around. They program this stupid thing in a matter of 3 months. 2 years later, $5 billion in their pocket.
Yep.
And you know where that this is really going to ruffle a feather or two, but I'm telling you, you know where that $5 billion went, don't you? It went to prop up the actual physical toy lines that the company is wasting its money on right now because it's not selling.
It is.
I hate to say that, but it's Marvel and Star Wars are not selling. Children's toys, little bits toys, are not selling anymore. These parents are handing these kids an iPhone from the time that they're 8 months old. That even the littles don't care about toys anymore.
No.
Well, Hasbro has partnered with a game called Delta Force, and they just has released it on consoles. It's $0 to download. You don't cost you no money to download. Yep. Where they get you at is skins and add-ons and attachments for your firearms.
Right. Yes. Yep. Right.
That's the same way with Fortnite. Fortnite is the same way.
Yep.
Right. Isn't that Fortnite in a nutshell?
Pretty much.
I mean, it's getting on the train is free. Do anything while you're on it and trying to get off.
It's the same way. It's the same way with Monopoly Go.
Yep.
If you want to compete, you have to spend 99 cents here, $1 here, $2 there.
Right. I'm pretty sure when I was playing Fortnite, I spent like $7 on that Snake Eyes skin.
Yeah.
You just earned $7 right there.
Yep. For nothing.
Yeah.
And it took that animator 15 minutes and good software to come up with that.
Yeah.
On that Delta Force game for a forearm handle on your AR, $1.
Yeah. And honestly,
what's $1, right? What's $1 to the average person? What's $1?
Yep.
Right. But when there's 9 million people do it,
$9 million.
$9 million.
That's exactly why McFarlane got into these digital cards.
Yep. That's right.
Because you can go in there. I've kind of looked into this. You go in there and you get these digital cards, right?
Yep.
Well, once you get in there and you got your album, your collection album, you can buy booster packs.
Yep.
For like $5.
Right.
All right. You buy your booster pack, and then 90. Let's face it. Most of us collectors, I would say probably 90% are completist.
They are. Yeah.
Once you get 5 of the 9 cards you need, what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy another pack, try to get them other cards.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right.
I mean, it's you can't fault them. It's genius.
There's an addictive quality. There's an addictive quality to toy collecting. There's an addictive quality to comic book collecting. There's an addictive quality to everything collecting wise. And these app games are impossibly addictive. Let's face it, they're designed. They are specifically designed to be addictive. That's free money. Why in the world wouldn't Hasbro or any other company that's in a position to be able to do that? Why wouldn't they?
Right.
Why wouldn't they?
And, I mean, we don't call it plastic crack for no reason.
That's right. That's right.
Right. So say with this game Delta Force, if you get killed on a map, you lose your gun, you got to start all back over, building it back up. Now, you can earn in-game stuff for like looting and stuff in the game, but to compete at a higher level, you got to spend money.
I got sucked into one of those games, a few years ago when the original Jurassic World came out. It was a game like Pokemon Go, but it was, you literally physically go around and you go to these different spots, geolocating, and you get dinosaurs, right? And you upgrade your dinosaur and stuff. I played that game for, 4 or 5 months and ran right into and I mean literally ran right smack head first, full speed into the paywall. Because it became very apparent that game became littered with players that were either corporate or they were actually other individuals that were spending tons of money. And when it came time to actually fight dinosaurs and try to upgrade, you were gonna get whopped.
Yeah.
And if you weren't gonna drop $1.99, $2.99, $5.99, Game Pass here, upgrade there, you were not going to compete. And I shut the game off, uninstall, because guess what? It became very apparent that I had just wasted 4 or 5 months of my life because I could go no further without giving them a bunch of money. And did they have me addicted? Yes. Did they have me so addicted that I reached for my wallet? Nope. But that was me. As far as I know, that game is still going strong.
Oh, it
yeah.
is.
Well, that's kind of like this game called DC Dark Legions.
Yes.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just the same way. I got on there. I said, I'm going to play it just for see what it's like. And they like release these new characters. And people on the game within 24 hours has that new character completely upgraded all the way to the top.
Right.
And you can't tell me that isn't somebody that's working for that game.
Right. Yep.
And
they're
they're
just
not
there to
in
tick
there
you off.
to make you compete.
Yep.
Because they get at your competitive nature, just like with Monopoly
That's
Go, same way. They got people on there. They set up bots.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And John will tell you, they have like different little events where you go in there, like a racing event, like they just got done with.
Mm-hmm.
There, you play some teams that has you can tell they're bots.
Yeah.
Because within the first few hour or so, they've got 15,000 points.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean,
which is really hard to do in that race.
Right.
You know they are bots.
Yeah. Yep.
And they
Either they're bots or they're spending a ton of money.
a ton of money. And then what does it do? It kicks in that competitive nature
Yes.
to be first.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they got you. I mean, look, this is a brain game.
Exactly.
This is a physical chemical brain game that these companies are playing to get to your wallet.
Yeah.
And it's working. It's working in the billions of dollars.
It's the same way with
the name of the
toys,
game,
though.
man.
I mean,
Yeah.
you put out a
Then you
toy
have-
line and you continuously release characters that you know people are going to get attached to.
Yep.
And they want to get it.
This Snake Eyes, this AAA Snake Eyes game, if it's successful, I guarantee you of this, there is already this Fortnite-based pay-to-play game. It is already there is a G.I. Joe version of that. I guarantee you that is sitting there being tweaked and prodded and just waiting for that game to release. And the second it does, that one will be its sister right along beside.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. And watch.
Well,
That one will make all of its money.
we got a game coming out next month, and I know I'm going to say half of us are going to buy it. It's Masters of the Universe, our old school arcade side scroller.
That thing is getting fantastic reviews.
It is. It very much is.
I know at least two of us in this group will buy it.
No, I'll probably buy it, even though I ain't got to play it much.
That's your two right there. There's your two right there.
Did any of you get
Because it looks awesome.
I mean, it does.
Then you got these people that are so competitive against their friends. I'm not going to say who he is. He don't watch the show or nothing. But back when I was playing Madden Ultimate Team, it was a card-based game. You buy your cards, you had them on your team, you played your friends. Buddy of mine spent over $1,000 and could not beat me.
That's insane. That's kind of sad. I mean, that's.
Then he ended up giving me his cards and quit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He spent $1,000, had nothing in his hand, and then basically just got mad and gave them to me and told me to have fun.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like some of these poor souls that sit at the slot machines just sliding, and the next thing you know, they wake up and realize that they just dropped $250 into this stupid machine, you know, because they were in a trance or something. And it's just like, man,
When they do the Darth Vader, no.
That's where all the money is, man.
Yep.
That's and let's face it, every corporation is about making money. They're not about making their customers happy. It's about making money.
Yep.
Well, I was just using that example. I guarantee there's Pokemon Go people out there the same way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there ain't no doubt in my mind. Fortnite, you name it.
Oh,
name it, it's there. I mean,
What are they called? V-Bucks on Fortnite?
something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the deal with Fortnite is it don't make you any better. This Madden is supposed to make him better because he's supposed to have better players than I have.
Yeah.
But Fortnite, I mean, that's just cosmetics.
Yeah.
Yep. But this right here has made so much money for these companies. Because think about it, when Nintendo come out, you buy Super Mario Brothers. You spend $60 one time and that's it. You play the game all you want to after that.
Yep.
They don't get no more money off of it. So then they have to come out with Super Mario Brothers 2, which requires more work on it. But now they put it on here like Monopoly Go. It's
Yep.
simple, it's basic, and it'll go on forever.
Yep.
You know, keep getting money off of it.
The other thing about this is this is in your pocket all the time. It's not sitting on your entertainment center or hanging on a wall at home where you've even got a limited number of hours that you're going to access it. This I've got guys at work that'll be sitting there with a customer while they're buying a firearm, doing the paperwork on the computer. The guys have got their phone underneath the table playing the football or the whatever it is they're playing. Right?
Well, think about it. You go to lunch. You sit down for lunch. What's the first thing you do?
Yep.
Pull out that phone.
Yeah.
I need to check my games while I'm here.
Yep.
And then you look down after your 30 minutes is over with and your sandwich has only got 2 bites out of it. And you're like, where all that time go?
I'm going to tell you, I talked to, we got a new hire at work. He's probably in his late 30s, something like that. And he told me, you know, we were talking while I was doing his orientation. He said, I don't have no social media or nothing, no Facebook, nothing like that. He said, I've done it. He said, I got on there. I got on YouTube one day. He said, I had a whole bunch of things planned to do that day. He said, I got on YouTube. Next thing I know, 4 hours had passed. I said, nope, I ain't doing this no more. And he said, I deleted it all off.
Yeah,
it's true.
But you can. You get on there, next thing you know, 4 or 5 hours is done gone, and your day's gone, and you've done absolutely nothing.
Well, the access to the internet has changed gaming for everybody, even mobile game, console game. You know, used to you go buy $60, get your Mario. Now you go pay. Now it's up to anywhere between $89 and $99. Then they give you add-on packs and stuff like that to buy on, and so forth and so on. And then they can update when you don't want it updated and stuff like that. So that it's made video game industry billions more dollars.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
I think we put everybody to sleep. We hadn't had a comment in 30 minutes.
Well, they're probably playing their games.
Probably so.
Make it
Now, I
quick.
can't remember
They're
who
just
said
sitting
it.
there
I
waiting.
can't-
When are they going to draw for the Footloose? When are they going to draw for the Footloose?
I don't know.
That'll be announced
I don't
tomorrow.
know when. I don't know who the Sunday night football game is.
If you don't comment, you don't get a chance.
Well, there you go. See, even I commented, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, guys, you got Fort Wadsworth written down. What the crap was that?
That was feedback. Sorry.
Oh, that was Dave. Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
He watches.
Hello,
I
Geek.
wonder who the.
Who is Hello Geek? You still watching? What's your name? Real name? Are you in the group? I need to know. Viper Venom.
Oh, I know why ain't nobody watching. There's actually a pretty good football game on.
Well,
I didn't know this.
is it NFL?
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing good about that.
It can't be as good as our side.
Buffalo and Baltimore's playing right now. They're in the second quarter.
Who?
Buffalo and Baltimore.
Couldn't tell you the first player on either team.
Oh, I
Anyway.
can't. I don't even follow football no more.
Yeah, is that better?
Better? Yeah.
Better. This is ridiculous.
All right.
That's what McFadden said.
That's right. Hey, did you see, my phone's waiting backstage. You want to let it in?
Yeah.
You guys hear me? I can't seem to.
You hear him now.
I can see you now. I can hear you
I
now.
don't know. I'm getting awful dizzy though.
Me too.
Oh, they're dim.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lights are dim. We'll turn the lights on and I tell you. Which one?
That is awesome, dude. So where'd you get the lights at, Dave?
Those turn that down. Those came off from, they're cool little lights, actually.
Yeah.
They came off Amazon, and they really weren't that expensive.
Yeah.
They weren't expensive that at all. The smoke generators and those back speakers, I don't have those turned on right now, but those are actually pretty cool too. If you didn't see the other video that I did, check that out because that was foolish. But
It was pretty awesome, is what it was.
Yeah, there were smoke generators in those two back speakers that pour smoke down all over the floor. It's pretty cool. And I didn't mention this before, but on the back of the sign, that's where the sound chip is. You got it turned off.
No pressing again.
Can you hear it?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, you got the idea.
Yeah.
You got the idea, anyways. So, yeah, but that's the sound chip is in that. I'm gonna shut this off. There. Sorry.
That is cool, though.
It doesn't seem to have one. I did this before. I did both of the other, and I didn't have all that feedback. Well, I'll tell you, the stage.
He already spent more money on it than he wanted to.
I will tell you this: the basic stage is going to be right around $175. If you want, you can order the lights yourself off of Amazon. I'd give you the links. The links were like, what was it? 4 lights for $11 or something.
Something like that.
And they come with all the batteries.
Cool.
So in this particular setup, there's 2 sets of lights. So there's like $22 in lights. The smoke generators, if you want those, let me know, because I have to print one of the sets of the speakers 20% larger. And then you just cut the bottom out, hollow it out, hot glue them in, and it'll pour right out of the speaker.
That's pretty awesome.
Those are only like $7 a piece, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
And I wish I could show you, but underneath the stage, you got to drill holes down through the stage. So there's like they're like a sponge straw that goes up into the emitter.
Yeah.
So I've got kids' medicine cups underneath there.
Oh, cool.
That I keep full of water, and it's just water vapor that does all that. I mean, if you wanted one, the sound chip was what, $7 or $8?
Something like that. We got 2.
And you can download the music and stuff off of online for free. Just plug your PC into it; it'll download the music onto the sound chip. That thing will hold like 6 hours of music.
Wow,
it's pretty cool. So here's the deal. The stages are intended to try to raise money to get the nonprofit off the ground, because that nonprofit's going to be very expensive. So that's where they're at. If you wanted a complete one, it'd be about $225 by the time I do all the labor and running parts down and putting speakers in and everything else. If you just wanted a stage without the platform, because I made a plywood platform underneath mine, they're $175, because it takes me a week to make one of these things, because all of these individual panels. The cool thing is the whole thing is held together by those the Lego Technic pins.
Yeah.
And I bought 500 of those Technic pins off of Amazon for $11. So I'd throw the pins in. I'll just make sure you have enough pins to put a set together. That's not a problem. But yeah, I mean, if it's something if you wanted to, I can't sell these. But if somebody made a donation to getting the nonprofit up and off the ground, I'd be more than happy to give you one. So,
Dave, we got somebody here who wants to talk to you. I hate you, Dave. I got to have it.
Hey, go get me the other one.
Corey's going to have it sometime. I dislike you very much. Okay, Wallet, go on.
It's very cool. And here's the other thing that I did this weekend while I was resting.
Hang on, Dave.
Night, lady.
Oh, man. Hey, where'd he go?
Wallet might have to come back. Wallet might have to come back here again.
I think he hit the wrong button. Come back
Wallet's
to
saying
us, Dave.
Wallet's saying what he had. Wallet might have to talk to him again.
No, it didn't work. Anyway,
Well,
Dave did his disappearing act once again.
He said $225 for everything.
Yeah, that's for all the stuff.
Did you hear that, Wallet? You ain't so upset no more? Okay.
Well, anyways.
That was interesting, Dave.
Well, I touched the screen to tilt it down and it shut off. So that was not good. Yeah, night landing. Woo-hoo.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
The only thing that's missing is like I'm doing the prop in brass, but I had to remake it and I didn't have time.
Oh, cool.
Wally wants to know how much is that going to cost him?
These are actually not going to be as bad as it looked. I blasted one of these out in a day, believe it or not. So that, I mean, honestly, probably $40 on the night landing.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, and I have to be perfectly honest with you guys. The files are complete with the knife and the submachine gun that came with it. It's got the shovel here too. I wouldn't bother with the knife and the submachine gun, to be perfectly honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a classified collector, you've got tons of knives.
Yeah.
See, we had it at the beach today doing the short that we put up on the other
You
page.
didn't put it up yet.
Yes, you did. You put that video up.
I put the devilfish up.
Bitch, I got a whole bunch of kinetic sand. Mine's gonna sit in.
Let me see that. Let me see the devilfish. Because no, Emmett's right. We put the devilfish video up. You guys are the first ones to see this. So yeah, there's your night landing.
To Bama Toy Marks.
And we would, since we were out just playing with small boats, we did the devilfish while we were there too.
And I think we already showed that off.
The devilfish. We had the devilfish at Gadsden.
Gaston, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the devilfish.
And
it's not. We had this discussion, and those are rubber too. That's cool. This is the one that's been the scale issue, and I'm going to tell you right now, the way Beachhead is sitting into this one, if you want one, the one you get will be larger than this, not by a lot, but by about 10%, just so that the figures will set down in there better.
This.
I really don't know. That one's even bigger. Yeah, that's not 100%. Just to give you an idea, this is at 90%. This is at 110%. Because, like I said, the scale has been a problem. So the one that you will get is in between the two. Does that make any sense to you? Yeah. Scaling on the devilfish has been a real problem because
it's wonky shape.
To tell you the honest truth, here's the catch with it. Our old 3 3/4 figures don't have holsters on both sides of their belts. Mm-hmm. They don't have vests. Their proportions were wrong. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yep, makes perfect sense.
Upper body to leg length, they were all exactly the same, but they weren't. It just wasn't accurate. Does that make any sense? So they put so much work into these classified figures, making them more anatomically correct, that some of the scaling gets pretty wonky. I mean, if you look at Clutch here, I just lost $100. There goes a thumb. No, I mean, if you look at
a broke heel
between the torso and the crotch, and then the legs, they're very long in the body.
Mm-hmm.
So when you fold them at the waist, there's not a whole lot of consideration that needs to be made on a vehicle, especially like this one. That's not the way the classified figures are. So you end up playing with scale just to make things fit right. Thank you. So, yeah, I mean, I will tell you this. The devilfishes are going to be a little more expensive because they take me longer to make.
Right.
You have a top shell, you have the seat compartment, and you have the bottom shell. between the 3 of those pieces, you're at almost 4.5 days of printing. Then you got to do your engines and your connectors and your hoses and the 4 missiles and the 2 torpedoes. You're at about 6 days to make one. So
Right.
The devilfishes would run you. I hate to do this, but that really, honestly, and remind me, I said this. Honestly, the best I could do on a devilfish is about $85.
Really?
Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it about $100, but to tell you the truth, they're very basic. So the failure rate isn't as high on them. Does that make any sense?
Right.
So I got some wiggle room with that. Triple T's, as Corey will attest to, with the rubber tracks and everything that goes into the triple T's are still close to $200.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing I can do about that without just giving them away, which I can't do because my machine has almost got 2,000 hours on it at this point in time. This sucker's going to die in a big way one of these days, and then I'm going to be out of business. Literally. So, yeah, I mean, the average lifespan on these machines, they say, is somewhere right around 1,700 hours. I'm over 1,900 hours on mine, so
it's gonna.
Well, you want my honest opinion on the devil ray? The devilfish? 1 1/4.
I couldn't make it for that, Corey.
Well, you sell them for $80-something.
No,
I'd say 1 1/4.
No, no. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the triple T.
Yeah.
I really want to be able to get more machines so I can make money to get this nonprofit off the ground. And I'll tell you, just the application to the IRS, which makes me furious. The application to the IRS for a 501c3, which is a charitable organization, get this, to the IRS, you better get ready to cough up between $600 and $3,000 to apply for a 501c3.
Yep.
So here's the government's attitude. They're not going to be able to take a bunch of taxes out of you in the future if you're a charitable organization. So they're just going to get it from you in the application process, which is. But get this: if you are going to raise less than $50,000 a year, your fee is going to be $6,000. If you're going to raise more than $50,000 a year, your fee is $600.
Yeah.
You tell me what sense that makes.
I just think you're just a little bit way too low on the devilfish, man.
Here's the thing, Corey. I just want to. I want people to have these things. I want them to enjoy them, and I want people to get a good bargain at the same time.
I'm cheap. I'm cheap, and I think $125 is a good deal for one.
Well, you know what? If somebody wanted to give me $125 for one, I wouldn't say no, because you're donating to the building of a nonprofit that's going to hopefully help retired artists and creators and designers from all of the things that we love that are struggling now because they never made any money in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s.
Well,
Not all of these guys are Todd McFarlane or Stan Lee or, it just didn't work that way,
Let's think about this right here, Dave. How much did this cost?
They were what, $55?
What were they, John? Like $60?
I think it was 55, yeah.
55, $60 after tax.
I thought it was $59.99.
Yeah.
So, all right. And basically, all anybody wanted was the trouble bubble. And it's nothing.
Right.
It is literally nothing compared to what you're printing. You can't hurt yourself. I understand what you're wanting to do. But in the end, you can't hurt yourself because you're still going to have to make something off of these to keep running.
Right. Because like I said, I got to buy more machines.
Right. And buy more machines, pay for your filament. And what you're wanting to do is a great thing. I mean, I'm behind you 100% on it, but you can't hurt yourself.
No, I know. I'm just trying to. It's difficult for me because I've got you guys have seen the original APC, right? We did that reveal with Sasquatch.
Yep.
The original APC is done. There is a different version of the APC that within the next 45 minutes will be done. But that's after 6 solid days of that printer running. That's insane, but it's true. That one will reveal on Tuesday. The Moray is literally one piece away from being done, and that thing is pretty. That thing is really spectacular. I mean, it's.
I imagine it's as long as this daggum rattler is.
It's I didn't measure it, but I'm going to say about 22 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere in that, right around 22 inches. It's not as big as the whale, of course. It's nowhere. It's not as long or as, of course, as wide. But
right.
See, this is the thing. I am absolutely. I'm terrible at this. I have ideas, and I think and this thing. I really want to do this thing because these guys. Some of these guys are literally suffering.
Oh yeah.
When you look at, like Peter David, politically, I had absolutely nothing in common with Peter David, and I didn't love everything that the man ever wrote. But I got to tell you, he kept the Hulk alive for 12 years at Marvel Comics.
Oh, yeah.
And he's 68 years old, and he dies because he didn't have the out-of-pocket money that was needed to, try some different, medicine and some different medical procedures that could have prolonged his life. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Somebody at Disney should have gone, hey, right? Disney should have their own organization like Hero Up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers should have their own department for Hero Up. Hasbro should have their own, where they're taking care of their own, but they're not gonna, So that's what I want to try to do, but I can't. If I'm not, you're right, Shane. You're 100% right. If I'm on a very, very fine line at this point in time, I'm apt to kill the one machine that I have, and then I'm dead in the water. I'll have some cool stuff.
Oh yeah,
but I will be done because I'm not going to finance another one. I can tell you that right now.
Have you said how much that costed you?
What?
The printer.
No, the printer. No, I can tell you right now to have the setup that I would like to, I'd have another $2,000 sunk in machines.
Oh yeah, easy.
That would keep me going. But here's the thing: I'm not going to spend another money on machines unless there's actual demand. And at this point in time, there isn't. I have Emmett's small machine running again. So finally, after the hassles that we've been through with that, one thing after another, that thing is actually running again. So swamp skiers, we're going to start churning out swamp skiers on that little sucker like nobody's business.
Right.
They're small, they're quick. You can print a complete swamp pit in a day, right? So
I'm a quarter of the way there.
Yeah, there you go. I was actually shocked at how quick this night landing came together. I'm actually thinking about doing one in green that's a tow along to the whale. Wouldn't that look cool?
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
Right. More one next to it on the side of a whale. That would look really cool.
That was something I always wanted them to do back in the day, was a green one to go with the G.I. Joes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. Here's the thing. John has seen them. Shane has seen them. I've shown them. I've shown the plans and the stills and stuff to certain people, because us three guys have been talking about this for 18 months now.
Oh yeah,
they're 18 months, 2 years. When we initially had started talking about trying to do a show, it was going to be to benefit this whole idea and everything else. So, and Jonathan Wolf kind of beat us to it because, let's face it, everything in our area here in Birmingham was non-cooperative.
Oh yeah.
I've shown stuff. I need another machine to do what we need to do with the modernization sets for the Terradrome, because I can tell you right now, that would be a seller.
Oh yeah,
right? Because those are things that you're going to plug into your existing Terradrome. and turn it into something really, really special. I don't see anybody wanting a classified scale Terradrome, but I can do that.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody wanting the Edgar, which is the modernized flag, let alone in classified scale. I can do that.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to pay him enough.
We've got the next one that was on my personal agenda was the Night Raven and classified scale. And I have to tell you, if you have a Rattler and you have that Baroness pilot, you would probably lose your mind over being able to plunk her into that double cockpit of a Night Raven. That would be pretty spectacular. But at this point in time, guys, I don't know if I dare to start another. I don't know if I dare to start another month-long print because that's about what it's going to run.
A Night Raven would have to be over 4 foot long.
I don't know what the overall measurements are because the man that designed it didn't even make one.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it is spectacular. I mean, it is really spectacular. I'm trying to figure this out as I go. I honestly thought that the stage would get a bigger reception than it's gotten, to be perfectly honest with you.
It had 42 views. That's your most viewed video.
Yeah, I know it did, but it's not like anybody was messaging me.
Someone sent it to Lenny. It must have been good.
Well, I know, but
Wally, 265 for the boat. We good on that? He said after the first of the year, he said we're good on it.
What was I thank you, Mason. That's just a color change, correct? That's just in black with some red, I'm guessing.
Because the original's blue, right?
This is a lighter blue than the original. The original is like that blueberry blue. It is so blue that it's black.
Yeah, it's a dark blue, but yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to. That's the other thing. We talked about scale with going up to classified, but color is also a big thing because, man, some of the colors that were original, if you make them twice as big, it's just like, wow, that looks bad. Because it's just the colors were wrong for bigger pieces. You know what I'm saying? I think this is pretty in that navy blue.
Yeah.
With the black accessories. I think it came out really nice.
Hold it back up right there.
It's dirty right now. We had it at the beach, but
that's fine. Yeah, I think that looks good too.
And the prop will be brass, but
I love it.
One.
Yeah, don't bother with that thing. Show the prop. And the boy wants to show you the prop, so show you the prop. It's that same.
You dropped it.
I sure did. It's that same brassy color that we used for the exhaust on the Tomahawk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I mean, and the Tomahawk. I am one of 20 people that have the plans to the Tomahawk. That's it. There'll never be new plans to the Tomahawk. I have one. I haven't ordered the glass for it yet. The glass is $110, and you guys have seen the pictures. It's worth every penny. The work that this guy does is absolutely astounding. The thing with the Tomahawk is, at some point, I'm going to scale it up.
Yeah, I thought it needed to be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I know, right? And the stupid thing's this long, but you look at it and you go, that could really use to be bigger.
Yeah, it does.
Like maybe 10%, possibly 15%. It would be good if you could stand the 6-inch figure in the doorway for the gunner.
Yeah.
And you can't. Now, with the original, you couldn't either, but it's just more obvious now.
Right.
So
I think your link's right on it.
What's that?
Maybe your length on the Tomahawk's right. I think you may need to go a little bit taller to get the gunner in and a little bit wider.
Well, if you go taller and wider, you definitely got to go longer.
It would end up looking like a pig.
Exactly.
Right? It would be round.
I reckon you got a point.
I mean, if you went 15% and it ends up 2 inches, 2.5 inches longer than it is, that won't make a bit of difference. But if it's an inch and a half taller, that will make all the difference, right? I mean, that 10 to 15% was, and it was interesting because when I asked the guy about the glass, he said, "Did you scale it up?" And I said, "No." Kind of like, why in the world would I? But then it was like, that's why he asked me if I scaled it up, because it was okay in 1/18th if they couldn't stand up in the door, right?
Yeah.
It's not great with the classified. It's so, but I will warn you, as it stands right now, and there's nothing I can do about this because of print time, a Tomahawk will run you about $465. And if I scale it up, it's going to be around $525. But it's gorgeous. You guys that have actually seen it in person, they are actually gorgeous. They are.
Oh, yeah.
It is great.
The whale's $1,000.
It's stunning, easily.
And that sounds ridiculous to me. Coming out of my own mouth, that sounds ridiculous. But it's 5 weeks of continuous printing to make that whale. But it is gorgeous. You guys, for those of you that have seen it in person, it is absolutely amazing. So, and I got something special. I got something really special. That whale is getting upgraded really, really soon. You guys are gonna flip when you see this. If the captain's wheel and the raised floors and the whole bit wasn't, you wait until you see this. What I do to it next. I mean, beyond attaching maybe 2 of those things to it.
Well, I got a question about the salt raft. That's what I'm calling. That's basically what it is. Are you gonna have one that's murdered out, black on black, everything?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Oh yeah,
right. Because I like to have one black on black from Night Force.
Yeah, the print time on colors makes absolutely no difference. From it's not about color. It's just.
Well, I was talking about the prop you're using, the color. You gonna make them in black too, or just that bronze?
Oh no, I can print this in any color I want to.
Okay. Because when them rafts, assault rafts, they're actually props of carbon fiber.
Oh yeah, the real Zodiacs. Yeah. No, this is just for. Again, these things get big, so it's just to add a little color here and there, and just to show that you're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody wanted a true black Zodiac, it's all the same to me. It makes no difference to me. Black, white, pink, purple. I'd make you one color change if you wanted. I don't care.
Well, I talked to Wally, and he said after the first year we're gonna get on all that stuff. So.
Sure. Well, nice. Yeah, and I mean, look, Christmas is here too, so I will tell you this right now. As it stands right now, it would be really, really nice to sell some stuff so that I could get a second machine, because I do have a standing order for 20 APCs.
Oh yeah,
and that's 20 weeks of printing. My machine does not have that kind of life left in it. So
who in the world ordered 20?
Doesn't matter who ordered 20. Somebody ordered 20 of them.
Are they high?
Not that I'm aware of. I thought my prices were so low they were irresistible.
Well, what I'm basing that devilfish on, what I'm basing my price on, is the stinger.
Yeah.
And like I said, 125 is still. I think it's still at 125.
I got one other thing that while I'm in Maine next week, I'm going to make a decision about that I may try to get done right off, at least the first one. But I got to buy the plans, and I'm at that weird point, guys, where I really am tapped out throwing money into this without anything coming back out of it. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm kind of sitting here. Some days I'm sitting here going, maybe I should just unplug this damn thing and save my money and start a nonprofit without any of this stuff. I mean, but I'm trying to build something. Does that make sense?
It does, 100%.
Just trying to make sure you get something out of it.
Hey, I know we don't have a ton of people watching, but I need you guys, before we go, we're at 9:02. I'm sorry, guys. I need to talk to a real, genuine, honest-to-goodness artist about possibly a T-shirt design that I have in mind. I need to speak to like I said, a real honest-to-goodness artist that's not going to try to make their retirement fund off of one piece of art that would be transferable. Does that make sense?
Right.
And I wanted to talk to Deegan. He's our cover artist guys that I've talked to every time I see him at a show. He's done Joe covers. He did some artwork for John. He would be great for this, but he wasn't at FarleyCon, and we saw him in Huntsville, but I didn't have a chance to really talk with him because he was pretty busy. So if any of you guys know a real honest-to-goodness artist that can take a design idea that I have and turn it into something awesome, let me know. Would you please? You can contact me on. I'm back on social media, so I'm right there. Fort Wadsworth Motorpool 3D. You can send me a message there if you want to on Facebook, or through the YouTube channel too, for that matter. So, anywho, I didn't even get to this guy.
The new Major Blood?
The new Major Blood came in today, and I will tell you right now, those 2 missiles right there in that backpack will not stay in that backpack, so just don't lose them.
The original won't either.
Yeah.
No. So they will not stay in that backpack. So
mine will, because I put a little gorilla putty in there to hold them in.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Me too.
Look, Dave.
There you go. There it is.
Literally, he is just standing here by himself.
Yep.
And
drop. There it goes. Yep. New guy here. Thanks to the YouTube. There you go.
Good to have you aboard.
Yes, sir. Just in time for us to leave. For those, again, I'm gonna do the the thing where, whatever. I am a follower of Jesus Christ unapologetically. That's who I am.
Yep.
I am going to Maine.
I
am from Maine. I am going back to Maine on Wednesday to say goodbye to my dad. So for those of you that are so inclined, if you would, you can pray for Ted. You can pray for me and my sisters, who are primarily caring for him now. He's in hospice in his assisted living, but he still needs a lot of outside help. You know what I mean by that. So he is almost 95. He's literally less than a month from 95 years old. There's some question as to whether he'll get to see his 95th birthday. So you can pray for me. You can pray for my dad, Ted. Again, he's a Christian, so no one is worried. Our faith tells us he's going to a much, much better place. But that's not the thing. But it's still, faith or not, it's still a hard thing to say goodbye for however long that's for to somebody like your dad. So that's what I'm doing. But I will be back. Well, I intend to be back a week from tomorrow, so you'll see me on the next show. So I will be quiet for a few days, if that makes any sense. So thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. To my good friends here and to my good friends on there, thanks for watching. Smash that like and subscribe button, right?
Exactly. Smash it.
See ya.
See y'all later.
Later, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Go wait.